Brayden, you want to tell us about when your name was read out, and I guess from there to where you are now, getting ready to train?
So yeah, I was just in my hometown, Esperance. So yeah, just with me dad and my family and some of my best mates. So yeah, I was down there and was just sitting on the couch, and yeah, it was an unreal moment. It's probably one of the best in my life. So yeah, then drove up the next day, and then had a meeting on Sunday with a few of the boys, and then yeah, got stuck into training and been at the club since Monday. So it's been a great journey so far.
That's no small drive from Esperance. Your drive would have been longer than the plane trip of the boys that came from.
Yeah, it's a 7-hour drive. So yeah, I left it. Sort of caught up with the family in the morning, and then got in about 5 o'clock here. So it was pretty cruisy, but yeah, it's a long way. Yeah.
What sort of year did you think you had, Brayden?
I thought it was reasonably consistent. Yeah, I was pretty happy with it. I didn't really know what to expect when moving up. I just knew it was going to be a lot harder than country footy, but yeah, I thought I was pretty consistent through the whole year.
Who'd you play for down at Esperance?
Ports Footy Club.
Ports.
Yeah. So.
What are your best memories from playing country footy, Brayden? It's such a unique experience getting to come up and now joining an elite setup.
Probably just, I guess there's only 4 teams down there, so you're versing the same teams. I think it's 4 times a year. So, and you're versing your mates and you're playing with your mates. So it's always good fun, and I guess, and then when you play like league footy, it's versing bigger bodies, and yeah, I guess just playing with your mates every week in, week out, it's good fun. Yeah.
And being the junior, playing like you said against senior bodies, is that a little bit of a taste of what it's like now coming into an AFL environment?
Yeah, it definitely helps a lot because you're versing bigger bodies at a younger age, and so I guess you're used to the physical side, so it definitely helps.
Tell us about getting to Subi and Jared Schofield. You mentioned a few times, a big influence on yourself. Just tell us about, how he helped you to prepare for this.
So yeah, Scully got me down to Subi. Gave me one of the best sales pitches I've ever heard. So yeah, he got me down there and been a massive help. He helps me pretty much every day of the week. So he gets going up against the league boys. And he gave me a chat. Just put your head down, bum up. So just work hard and get everything you can out of it, because you don't know how long you're going to be here for. So yeah, it's a big help.
Is there anyone in the team in particular that you're going to be looking to for advice or tips on the game?
Yeah, definitely the midfielders. So I guess Sam Mitchell is one of the midfield coaches, one of the best of all time. So I'll get as much information off him as I can, and then the likes of Sheedy and Shuey, and I guess Nick Nat as well, Rucken. So just the best positions I can be in, and yeah, definitely them blokes.
You were saying before it was a pretty long drive up, and draft happened on Friday. Has it kind of hit you yet that you're now an AFL player?
No, I was talking to Liam this morning. It's hasn't yet. You just I guess you just feel like you're just still going to training, but I guess once you actually start training full time with the boys, it'll sort of sink in a bit more. So yeah, it hasn't fully hit yet, but I'm sure it'll come.
What was the sales pitch? You have to share some of that with
No, he just said obviously they've been successful and they're a pretty professional club, and I guess there's a few Esperance boys there already, so you weren't just walking into a club that you didn't know anyone. So I sort of knew a few boys, and it was it's the Esperance Kalgoorlie region. So he just said, you're sort of representing your town, so that was pretty big for me. So yeah, mainly just them little things, and yeah.
You pushed into the reserves too, didn't you?
Yeah.
At some point? So you mentioned you're playing against the bigger bodies in the country, but also you did a bit of that in the city as well.
Yeah. Played the first 2 games, and then ended the season after the champs in the with the Resis team, and won the flag. So that was it was pretty good.
The championships, you got to test yourself against the big best 18s.
Yeah.
Kids from around the country. How did that work out for you? How did
it was one of the best experiences I've ever had. So to play against the best of the best and the blokes that you got drafted with, it was an amazing experience. And yes, you sort of meet them. So if you come up against them, you sort of got a little bit of something that you can have a chat and stuff. But yeah, it was just awesome and then to be playing, I guess, with some of the other blokes that got drafted. It's it was a great experience.
Some people drift a bit in draft contention, and you came in, Brayden. What was the big step forward that you thought you took that maybe made the recruiters take notice of you?
Maybe the champs, I guess. I guess probably playing consistent through them and having not a bad sort of carnival, and then maybe just playing, I guess, consistent footy through the year, and then I'd probably just back it on what I did playing footy. Yeah.
You went in with a group the under-18s had fairly low expectations.
Yeah.
And you certainly exceeded them, didn't you? Was there a team spirit amongst that group that's extended through to the draft, you think?
Probably. We just, yeah, as like Sum said, you know, everyone just didn't think we were going to do as good as what we did, so we didn't have any expectations. We could just go out and we weren't expected to win, so which helped a lot. You could just go and play footy, which is what we did, and the vibe through the boys was just to give it everything we got and just have fun, and which is what, you know, just play team footy, which is what Sum sort of just drove through us. So yeah, it was just to have fun and play team footy and see what we could do.
There are a couple of other country lads that were picked up by West Coast. You kind of all lean on each other a little bit, being from the country and
yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's a few country boys there, so we all sort of talk and that, but we haven't sort of got to know everyone as of yet by their background, but definitely the draftee boys that have come from the country. So with Liam and Ryan and that, yeah, we sort of talked about it and what it was like playing our local footy. Yeah.
Did you drive yourself up?
Yeah, drove myself up. Yeah.
So that's a lot of thinking time. What were you thinking?
I had a mate in the car as well at the time, so yeah, we just sort of didn't really talk about footy. We got a couple of phone calls. I got a phone call from Shannon Hearn, and that's when I actually started thinking like, oh, I'm actually driving up to go to an AFL club. So, but yeah, it's a lot of open road to think, but it wasn't too bad. Had the music going and sort of tried to keep my mind off it a bit.
What was the parents' reaction?
Oh, well, at the time, Dad was sitting in the other room, so he didn't really want to watch it with me because yeah, he thought he'd get a bit emotional. So, but then once it got called out, it was very loud, and yeah, pretty much just sort of went up to him and gave him a pretty big hug. So, no, it was very loud and very excited. Yeah.